This is Cruise with Ben and David Radio. Get them cocktails shaking to this next song.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe. Striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. This summer night. This summer night.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, this summer night.
Well, ahoy there, cruisers, and welcome to Alive. And this time it appears like it's all working, David, which is very good indeed.
Welcome to Alive.
Welcome to Alive.
Welcome to Alive.
Alive, not alive, as in like you're alive. But yeah, guys, welcome on a Saturday night. We're doing it tonight because we're still going to put our regular video out tomorrow. So we wanted to do it a day early because it'd be a bit weird to do a live and put an episode up the same date.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're home still for a while, so we wanted to use this opportunity to catch up with you guys and do as many of these as we can as well. So it is lovely to see everybody and to chat to everybody. Just to say, we did have a mild panic about 5 minutes before when the computer did reset itself.
It did. So the whole computer just turned itself off for no reason whatsoever. So fingers crossed we make it through. Hopefully everything's coming through nice as well. But yes, Saturday night, we're not usually here on a Saturday night, so it's very unusual for us. So thank you everybody for joining us. We do appreciate it. We're just going to have a general chat about things and what we're doing because we haven't been cruising for 2 months now. And we're going to be cruising 3 times in the next few weeks. And we are so excited to get back to it, aren't we, David?
Yeah, I was really looking forward to spending some time at home, but now I've had enough.
Yeah,
I'm bored.
We're ready to go back to work now and get back to our job. Cruising. It's fabulous, isn't it? But yeah, we're so excited. So thank you guys. We'll just say hi to everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, just if you've got any questions, ask away. We do get a lot of questions, guys, so we'll try and get to it as much as we can.
We've had a super chat already before we even
thank
started,
you.
Ben. So thank you so much, Thomas. He said,
Thanks, Thomas.
currently sat in a hotel in Barcelona, boarding Symphony of the Seas tomorrow. We did a TA back in March and saw you. I'm so looking forward to being back on board. We love Barcelona.
Oh, we do, yeah. And it was nice to see you on Symphony as well. Thank
Yes.
you so much for that. We really appreciate it.
So you're taking it back over?
We've got people from everywhere, don't we, David? We've got people from Orlando. Hi, Megan from Orlando. Wendy from Australia.
Yes,
Oh my
there's
gosh,
a
it must be
few Aussies
early.
in the house tonight, Ben.
There is. Oh my gosh, we've got loads. We've got Lazy Dog from NorCal. Tracy, hello. Amber from Kentucky. Hello from Waterloo in Iowa from Diana. Waterloo.
Very nice.
Do. Kirsten says hi. Hi from
Adele.
California. Adele.
From the best place in the world, Yorkshire.
Hello. Hello, Adele.
I wonder
Welcome
if it
to
is.
the
Oh,
show.
no, it's not that Adele because she's from London, isn't she?
Oh my god, it is really funny though, talking about like that. We had the Mickey Mouse voice guy follow us on Instagram, which was pretty cool because we love Disney. So the voice of Mickey Mouse has watched our videos, which, oof, that's crazy, isn't it? The actual voice of Mickey Mouse watches our videos, which is pretty damn cool, I say.
The official voice.
The
That is
official
pretty
voice.
Cool. Yeah,
He's been doing the voice for nearly 10 years now.
Yeah, it's,
No, for 15 years.
It has a really interesting story about how he got into it. So search that on YouTube.
Yes,
Because
definitely.
it was a good watch, that one.
Oh, Tim says, my wife, Pat, thinks you two are great and can't wait to bump you on the RVer. We are so excited for the RVer, Tim. That's P&O's brand new ship, so the biggest British cruise ship ever. And we can't yet. If you bump into us, please get a photo with us. We'd love that. We'd love to have a chat with you.
Absolutely.
And we can't wait.
You usually find us hanging around the fish and chip or the Indian curry section.
It's true.
So that is where you will find us if you
true.
ever do need to look for us.
June and Brady, hello from North Carolina. We've got people from Bloomin' everywhere. Amelia from Suffolk. Hello, Stephen. Hello from Australia, Karen. Thank you so much for getting up up so early on a blooming Sunday morning. Jeez, you were great, guys.
Hope you're enjoying your breakfast and your morning coffee.
We do, yeah. But yeah, it's lovely to be here, isn't it, David?
It's so nice, yeah. We've got Jay, who's going on the Valiant Lady tomorrow, Ben. He said he's so excited for the food. He's been rewatching all our Virgin videos in preparation.
Oh,
Hope
Scott,
you have a great time.
63 days till your next cruise, Scott, joining us from South Florida. That's blooming awesome. That's fantastic. Hi from Austin, Texas, Winona. You're going to be cruising New Zealand in November. Now, that is a proper bucket list cruise, cool. I've got to admit. That sounds amazing. I'd love to do that, wouldn't you, David?
Absolutely. That is definitely on our bucket list.
It is.
We get asked all the time what is on our bucket list. Australia, New Zealand, the Pacific Islands, and Antarctica.
Antarctica,
I had
yeah.
to think
Oh
what
my
it was
gosh.
called then for a second.
I think it's all of the really weird, strange, unvisited places that we want to do. We'd love to do that, but I'm not saying Australia's strange. I mean, it might be, but
for us, it is a distance.
Yeah,
like it is a once in a lifetime thing, you know.
It really is. But yeah, keep any questions coming, guys. We're just going to be answering questions and just having a lovely chilled out Saturday evening with you. We really are.
We've got a couple of super chats, Ben. So we have
thank
William
you.
Scott, who sent us a little "Hey you."
Hi,
Hey
William.
you.
Thank you so much. That's really appreciated.
And then suddenly Shannon said, what I think she says, what is your next cruise?
Oh, so our next cruise is actually a river cruise. So we're going down the Rhine in Germany. We can't wait. Our last one was that magical Christmas cruise that we did. So we can't wait to bring you along on that one. It's going to be a really exciting one. We're expecting fairy tales and castles and lovely German things. We can't wait, can we, David?
We absolutely can't wait.
Excited.
And talking about fairy tales and castles and all them sort of things, Vincent and quite a few other people have asked us our opinion on the treasure.
Oh, the treasure. Yeah, so it looks really interesting. I'm very excited for it. I am impressed by some of the theming. Slightly disappointed, not going to lie, that some things are all the same. So they're not changing the Marvel restaurant on board. And the other restaurant, I think the Waltz one, is going to stay the same as well. We would have liked to have seen some brand new venues. But what we have seen so far, I'm quite impressed. I do like the decor of the adventure style, treasure style.
Mm-hmm. I do love the adventure theme.
Yeah.
And some really interesting choices like the Jules Verne influences and things like that.
Yeah, I think that's going to be cool.
Yeah,
I really
it's
do.
going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what it's going to be like because it's going to be like a dark theme compared to the Wish,
Yes.
which was a very light theme. So that'll be very interesting.
That'll be very exciting indeed.
Tracy also sent us a super chat, Ben.
thanks,
She sent us a
Tracy.
little 100 sticker. Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you so much, Tracy.
And Nicole as well. Thank you
thanks,
so
Nicole.
much
It's
for your
fantastic.
super chat. So Joe asked, would we recommend a Christmas markets cruise?
Would we recommend a Christmas markets cruise? We absolutely blooming would. It was fantastic, wasn't it? What a cruise that was.
Loved it. We've done it in the summer. Oh no, it's Christmas.
In the summer?
Sorry.
David, where are you today?
Oh my days. I was going to say we've done it in the summer and the winter. No, we did it. It was amazing.
We
honestly.
did the same cruise in the summer
Yeah.
as well, which was amazing equally, by the way.
And we loved it. And we did it in COVID. That's what I was going to say. So we did it during COVID and we still had a great time.
Just towards the end of COVID, wasn't it? Which was crazy.
So definitely we'll love it.
It was fabulous. It was such a good cruise. Absolutely highly recommend. Doug, thank you so much for your super chat.
Doug.
We really appreciate it.
He said, sorry, do you want to go for that one, Ben?
We are glad to have a live show on Saturday. We're going on the Disney Wish for our daughter's birthday in 60 days. Hello, Ella. Oh, it's like Cinderella. Isn't that lovely?
Aww.
Hello, Ella. We hope you have an amazing time. And Doug as well. It's going to be fabulous. We really enjoyed that ship. It was fan-bloomintastic. Debbie, thank you so much as well for your super chat. We really appreciate it, as well as Oxley as well. It's so kind, guys.
Guys, you're so generous.
Got back from OTS. I'm not sure if that's what's going to be Oasis or Ovation after her 9 days in the Med. Very different. I'm guessing it's going to be Odyssey actually, because I think Odyssey is in the Med at the moment. Very different to your previous review. Any plans to revisit? Couldn't have done it without your Ace videos. Yeah, we'd like to do it again. If it is Odyssey of the Seas, I had a really nice cruise on board.
I liked that ship. Yeah,
Me
I
too.
do prefer the Quantum class ships.
Me too. I love the
out
Quantum
of the
class ships.
the two big boys that Royal Caribbean have.
Absolutely fantastic. Really good. Jane, hello from Rendlesham. I can't pronounce it. You know what I'm like, Jane. We love you guys. Did our first cruise in April this year. Where is that? Where's Rendlesham? Is that in the UK or Germany, maybe? I'm not sure. You'll have to let us know, Jane. I should know my blooming geography as well. I'm good at geography, but I didn't know what it was. But yeah, lovely.
Shoshana.
Shoshana.
Shoshana. I'm sorry if I butchered your name there.
Shoshana, I only know that because I know the famous actress Shoshana Bean, who's an amazing Broadway star.
There we go.
That's the only reason I knew that.
She said, wanted to buy you a coffee. Thank you so much for
Thank
that.
you so much.
Really,
We
do appreciate
it.
that. Faith said, where you and I... We don't appreciate... Sorry. Because we don't appreciate the new menus on Royal Caribbean, what brings us back to going to Royal?
Oh, well, do you know what? It's because we've done Royal Caribbean so much. Definitely one thing that brings us back every time is being a diamond member on the loyalty scheme. So we're quite high up now. So we get a lot of little freebies, especially the drinks, which is really lovely. So we get 4 free drinks per day per person, which is really nice. That definitely brings us back. And we still love the ships. It's just the bloomin' food's been a bit rubbish lately. Everything else is great. We absolutely love all of the activities and all of the things to do. We have had a few cruises lately where they're a little bit hit and miss. So like the Explorer was fantastic for activities and entertainment, whilst the Symphony of the Seas wasn't quite as good. I don't know what's going on with Royal at the moment, to be honest. Apart from the food, we still do love them, but we're going to carry on going on them. But I really wish they'd get their act together, especially with that new menu, which hasn't been as good. The food could be good if it was cooked well, but it just hasn't been cooked very well lately, has it?
No, and the prices are just getting ridiculous.
Well, this is another thing, the prices. I don't know if you've checked out our new video. We've just uploaded that on our Inside Cruise channel. So check that out. It's all about the new icon of the season, the outrageous prices, guys. We saw inside cabins, guaranteed inside cabins, being sold for $4,000 per person for a week cruise around the Caribbean. So that's $8,000 for an inside guaranteed room. That is absolutely ludicrous. It's luxury cruise prices. You could go on Viking, Oceania, Azamara for that price in a balcony. It's nuts. So yeah, check that video out. It goes into a lot more detail about what Royal Caribbean are doing, and it's a little bit nuts.
Bit crazy.
A bit crazy.
We've had quite a few super chats, and I don't want to lose them, Ben, so I'm just going to go through them. So Lisa32 said, have a great time on the Rhine. Thank you so much, Lisa.
Thanks, Lisa.
Dawn said, so excited for you guys.
So excited too. We're very lucky.
Meg, thank you for your super chat, and Regina as well. Thank you so much for your super chat.
Oh, thank you so much. That's really kind of you guys. Hello, Liz. Liz Dyson's joining us. It doesn't matter if you're late or not. It's fantastic. What would you think about coming to South Africa? Garth, I love South Africa.
Yeah.
We've both been a few times. I used to go quite a lot when I was a flight attendant to Johannesburg and Cape Town in particular. David's been to Cape Town.
Yeah, we did it on Christmas Day. We had steak and wine.
I love it. I love the food. It's amazing. The people are lovely. It's such a lovely place. So I'd definitely love to go cruising down there one day, especially adding a little safari or something. So do like a multi holiday would be fantastic.
Rachel asked us what's a good food suggestion for the Iona. She's going to be on there in 35 days.
Oh, I like that, like the Mediterranean restaurant, which is free, where you can get the pizza. And the pizza, honestly, Rachel, is fantastic. It's all cooked in a stone-baked oven, which you don't get on many cruise ships. And it's honestly some of the best pizza we've had on any ship, paid and unpaid, specialty restaurant-wise. And this one's free. So check it out. I can't remember the name of it.
It's
not Olive Garden.
Grove.
Olive Grove, maybe.
It's next
Olive
to where
Garden.
you have the little 3 stands.
Yeah.
The street eats place, really good. They're really good as well.
Yeah.
And the Epicurean, if you want to splash out, we enjoyed the afternoon tea on there.
Absolutely. D. Carroll said, I have no money, but I'd just like to say hi. You don't have to give us money,
Thank
guys.
you.
Honestly, we'll say hi to everybody. Honestly, all of these super chatsers go back into the channel, basically so we can create more cruise content, because cruising is blooming expensive. So we try to pay all of our cruises now. We don't do many press trips anymore, just the unusual ones that we do, like Celestial and maybe a river cruise. But all of the big cruise lines, we're trying to self-fund them all, just because we have to be as honest as possible. We are honest on the other ones, but they're such niche cruises. It's very different to like Royal Caribbean and things. So every single penny goes back into creating more content for you guys, because we love creating honest, open content, don't we?
And you guys have been so generous tonight. Thank you
Too
so much.
generous. Thanks, guys.
I'm going to catch up with a couple more again. So Nicole said she's about to book her first ever cruise. Norwegian Blissing Mexico. Do I have your blessing?
Yeah, we've done that cruise before. We loved it.
Have.
We did the Bliss in Mexico. Love the Bliss.
Love the Bliss,
Yep.
definitely. And the observation lounge is the best part of that whole ship.
It really is. We love it. Yeah, so that's a good cruise to do. Jack, thank you so much. Is a paddle boat Mississippi cruise on your future itinerary? Definitely. We were going to do one, but then the pandemic hit. So we'd love to do that again, because we've never explored that part of the world anyway. We've been to the US loads, but it's usually on the coasts.
Yeah.
So we'd love to do the middle bit of America and see all of the history history and stuff, it'd be fabulous. So,
Yeah, we've watched a TV series where they did that, and it looked so interesting.
yeah.
Really
United
enjoyed
States, not just America, because we know the America's the whole bit.
John also said, hey guys, thank you for your super chat, John. Really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
And then Deborah Devine said, I love you guys. Because of you, I have booked my first ever cruise in 2024.
That's amazing. I'm so excited for you, Deborah. That is absolutely bloomin' fantastic. Dream Travel, hello from Germany. We're going to
hello.
Germany in a few weeks. I'm so excited. I love your country. It's a fabulous country.
Guten Abend, willkommen.
James has booked his first cruise on Mariner of the Seas as well, 15th of January. That's not too far. Eric, NCL Haven, Norwegian Haven.
Very posh.
Wink, wink, where we're going to be doing a video about that soon.
We have
You'll
some
see it.
interesting opinions about NCL Haven on a particular ship.
Michael, are you going on the Star Princess when it comes out? Star Princess, is that even
I think
the new
is that the
one?
next one?
Is that the one after Sun? Because if it is, it probably will be. We're on the inaugural of the Sun Princess, so we can't wait for that. Yeah.
Jane said Rendlesham's near Woodbridge
Oh,
in the UK. The more you know.
isn't there a Woodbridge in the US as well, though?
Oh, maybe. There's
No, is that Woodstock? No, guys,
do you know what? There's a place in the US that's named after every place in the UK.
it is.
I wonder if there's a...
It could
Oh,
be.
there is a Cambridge in the US. We've been.
Yes, there is, next to Boston. CG, thank you so much for your super chat. I would like to see you do vacay videos outside of cruises. I can hear Ben saying for the intro, we are not cruising to, we are cruising through Orlando, or whatever the location. Just on board. Yeah, we do. We're probably going to do a few more Disney videos.
Yeah.
We do love Disney, guys, so look out for them as well. Deborah,
Yeah.
thank you so much for your super chat as well. We are loving it. And Tanya, very kind of you as well. Hi, Tanya and Amanda here in Boston. Love Boston. Oh my gosh. Just booked on the new Ascent. Oh, the Celebrity Ascent for December. Do we just sit here imagining how fun it would be to bump into you? Tanya, that Celebrity Beyond, which is the same type of ship, was amazing. So I'm so jealous. We too need to get on the Celebrity Ascent because it is such a fabulous ship. It really is. Oh, you're going to have the most amazing time. Rachel, going on the P&O Iona, 35 days.
Very nice.
Any good food suggestions? Oh, we already did that one. Sorry,
Sorry.
Rachel. 2 for 1 you get. We did that one. Oh, I love it.
So, Oxley said, unfortunately, Odyssey was disappointing. Wonderland was bad, and all the lobster freebies have gone.
Oh, this is it. Yeah, another one with the food, Oxy. This is why we've been. This is the one thing we've been complaining about, as you saw with Royal Caribbean, quite a lot. We don't want to turn it into like a constant mourn because we do like to see.
I know we'd like
bright
to be
side of
saying
things.
positive stuff, wouldn't we?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
the food has been a little bit disappointing lately, just across the board, which is a shame because if they're going to be charging these redonkulous prices for Icon of the Seas, the food better be blooming fantastic. Just let me tell you, or I'm not
Absolutely.
going to be happy because it's so expensive.
Julie, thank you for your super chat. Looking forward
Thank
to our
you,
cruise
Julie.
on Sky in 4 weeks. And Robin as well, thank you for your super chat. We really do appreciate your support.
Oh, thank you so
It's
much.
your first time, apparently. That's what my tablet is telling me.
Oh, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
That's so appreciated. And Robin, thank you so much for your very, very kind super chat as well. We really appreciate it.
Brian's asking, are we doing Virgin again soon?
We are. We're doing Virgin in about 3 weeks. We're going on the brand new Resilient Lady. We can't wait to take you along. We're going to be doing a ship tour and having lots of fun in Greece as well. So we can't wait for that.
We've done Greece quite a lot this year, actually.
We have.
I'm
Providing
enjoying it, though.
Me too. I haven't done Greece ever really that much apart from 1 or 2 times in my life. But we've done so much Greece lately. It's been fabulous.
I do really enjoy Greece, and it's every island's completely different, which makes it a little bit unique. I guess it's kind of like a bit like the Caribbean that way, isn't it?
Absolutely, it is. Oh, we've got Frank from Palm Springs in California. I'd love to go to Palm Springs. It looks lovely. As well as Lisa, also from California as well. Nix and Gelato are from Horsham, so that's near Gatwick Airport. Love my cruises on Royal, but agree the prices are going up. What would you recommend as an alternative, especially for families? We've had a few really good Norwegian cruises lately. They've been fabulous as well. I mean, you can even look into MSC. As you know, we're not massive fans of their food, but you can get some real bloomin' good bargains with MSC, and we're going to try them again hopefully soon, just because it's been a few years now. Maybe things have changed, maybe things have got a little bit better. But yeah, I mean, and because they are going up in the Icon of the Seas video we just put up, we actually show how much cheaper some of the other cruise ships are. So only because the Icon of the Seas is so expensive, you can still find some bargains.
I'd also like to throw in Carnival into the ring there, Ben.
Oh,
on the
yeah.
newer ships, though.
We've
Definitely
had
the newest ships.
Yeah, we've had some really good trips on Carnival lately, haven't we?
Yeah, definitely if you've got kids. And the food was really good as well.
Yeah, really good food. Yeah, that's a good Carnival as well. Great entertainment as well.
Another question sort of similar to that and a super chat. Thank you,
Sorry, I just
Ryan.
turned it off. Thanks, Ryan.
He said, any recommendations of cruise to take a toddler on? Like we just said, any of the cruise lines we just mentioned.
Yeah,
and to be
very
honest,
similar.
any cruise line really. Princess maybe is a good one for a toddler. While they're not made for kids, they're probably good for toddlers because they still have the clubs and stuff.
Yeah, we answered a few emails about this the other day, actually. And because we've taken our nephews away with us who have been toddlers, cruises really are a really good way of vacationing, just because like when you're on the actual cruise ship, everything's so close. So your bedroom is so close to all of like the activities on board. So if the toddler gets a bit tired and needs a nap, or you can just put them in a pram or anything like that, they are really convenient. We find you can just go off for a few hours in the morning in a port, come back for a nap, and then maybe do some stuff on the ship. They're really good. We think they're a really good vacation type.
They're great for food as well because you've got the buffet. You've essentially got snack times all the time, so we found it great for that. We'd go to the buffet and feed our nephew, and then we'd have our dinner later, but when they're sort of maybe having a nap with us in the restaurant.
Yeah, great. Lee, love your hairband. Thank you. It's all going all curly, hasn't it? Colleen, thank you for getting up in Sydney. Very up and nice and early. Thank you so much. We do appreciate it so much. It's so early, so it makes us feel so good. Philip, thank you. Likes my polo shirt as well.
Gavin, thank you for your super chat. We really appreciate your support.
So
and Charles too, thank you for your super chat.
Thanks,
he said,
Charles.
my family and I have returned to the ships based on watching many of your awesome videos.
Oh, that's so nice to hear. It really is. Oh, really, that's so lovely. James, thank you so much as well. My new diet is working. I just lost £8. Currency pun. Oh my gosh. Love it. I see what you did there, James, and I'm here for it. Absolutely fantastic. Joanne, what's more important to you, ship or itinerary?
It depends.
Yeah.
I know that's a really terrible question to give.
To me, question to give.
Answer to give, sorry.
Oh, Joanne, he's getting feisty with
I didn't mean question. I mean, I know it's a terrible answer to give to somebody who asks that.
Honestly, I think for me it's a bit of both. It really is. And it really depends on the itinerary as well. So if it's somewhere I haven't been before and somewhere I want to visit, the itinerary is really important. But then again, the ship is as well, because ships are so different and there's something for everyone. So I'd say take both into consideration. I really would. And price as well.
Yeah, for me, the better the itinerary, the less I'm bothered about the ship. If it's an itinerary like the Caribbean, where we have done it a few times, we really look at the ship.
Oh, Susan, will you be sailing on Costa anytime soon? Now, that's a good question.
That's
We'd
an
love
interesting
to.
one.
I mean, we know that it hasn't got really good reviews, so it probably would end up being a bit of a car crash. So we'll see. Margie E, how are your nephews? Love how you are with them. Our nephews are really good. Thanks for asking, Margie. And we've got our brand new, lovely little nephew, Teddy, which is fantastic. And our other nephew as well, lovely Killian as well, an Irish name, which is really lovely. So we've actually got 2 brand new nephews.
Oh yeah, brand
Just
new.
the brand new ones. Everybody knows about the other ones.
We've got all boys. We've
How
finally
many?
hit. We've
6 or 7 now. 7, 6.
We've almost got 2 boy bands.
So we've got Henry, Herbie, Oliver, Oscar, Rowan, Killian, and Teddy. We've got 7 nephews, David.
7 nephews.
We've got 1.5 boy bands.
We do.
Or
And
one
then-
3-person boy band and one 4-person boy band, which we could take on tour to support each other.
Ben's going to be a momager, an
gonna be-
uncleager.
Yeah, I'm going to be a momager.
then
No, I'm going to be a gunkle.
We have
And-
Lacey as well. I think Lacey would help.
Oh,
with,
she's not a nephew, though.
but she'd help with the management.
And literally, I think we need to take them on tour. I'm going to become Chris Kardashian. You watch. Oh, could you imagine all that money, though, guys? Crazy, isn't it? All of these people with bazillions of pounds. Right, what are we doing now?
Where are we
Dave?
up
We've
to?
got a bit
We went on
short.
the tangent of boy bands. Nick Hall, thank you so much for your super chat. Hey, absolutely love your videos. I'm going on my first cruise on the Marella Voyager 2. Sorry, and the Marella Voyager in 2 weeks, 30th of September, around the Mediterranean. Can't wait.
It's going to be fabulous. I'm so excited for you. Oh, Kinut Connie going on Viking Sea in just a few weeks, starting in Venice and Athens and ends in Athens. Oh, Connie, I'm so jealous. I absolutely bloomin' love Viking ocean cruises. I was saying to David the other day, we have to get on them again because you can find really good bargains. They are kind of a luxury cruise line, but we've seen some really good bargains. And honestly, just everything about Viking Ocean Cruise Line is just, it's amazing. I can't even say how much I love it. Fabulous.
And then Brian's actually asked a question which is similar to that. Well, not similar, about Viking, saying, do you think cruise lines will adopt the Virgin Voyages model by including more amenities for the base price? So Viking does include more amenities.
Oh, Viking does, yeah.
So I think the main ones, no, but I do think you'll see ones like Viking in the sort of mid-tier cruises.
Yeah. Sorry, what was it? Was it the question, will other cruise lines
do you think other cruise lines will follow suit?
No, I don't personally.
I think you have to go to sort of like the premium ones to start seeing that.
I think actually it's going the other way at the moment, unfortunately. We're seeing a lot of things being charged for that were actually complimentary before, which is a little bit sad, isn't it? So it's
That's
something
life,
we're
isn't
actually
it?
starting to see. Yeah, it's everywhere. It's not just cruise. It's we're seeing it on flights now. I mean, you've got to pay for seats and they're extortionate prices now for every flight you take. Other little things like even food isn't included on most long flights now, so it is nuts. Things are getting more chargy, aren't they?
Yeah.
Rather than getting cheaper and included.
I mean, even on flights within Europe now, you have to pay to put a carry-on bag in the bin above your head on
Yes.
some airlines.
Yep.
It's crazy. Like, what are you actually paying? You'll be putting 50 pence in the toilet soon to go to the toilet on the aeroplane.
It's true, it's bad, isn't it? Dylan, so I've been on 4 different Virgin Voyages, 17 cruises overall, nowhere close to you both, but I'm surprised you don't compare the Virgin experience to other lines. What are your thoughts? Well, I thought we did a little bit.
I think we've done it a few times.
It might come across as that way because Virgin is quite unique in the way they do everything. So compared to other cruise lines, Virgin's food is just magnificent. It is fantastic. It's all included. There is no specialty dining restaurants or anything on board. All of the restaurants are included. The service is spectacular. The ships, lovely. They're not the best ships we've been on. They're good for what they do. We've seen better ships, but that's not what it's all down to for us. The cabins maybe could be a little bit better. But we just absolutely love it. And the value for money for what you get included. Because I think some people go online and have a look at a Virgin cruise and think, oh, that's quite expensive. But it's basically specialty dining, your Wi-Fi, your gratuities. You usually get a little bit of like sailor loot, which is like onboard credit. So when you add all of that in, that's like $600-$800 per person, and you get things like free complimentary soda as well. So we just think they're great value for money, and we're not paid off by Virgin. I used to work for Virgin Atlantic, so I do have a little bit of a soft spot for Virgin as a company anyway. But we just have the best time, genuinely.
They have a particular vibe about them, and every time it's got better and better and better. The people that we meet on board are just so just friendly and
there's just something about
open-minded, and everyone's a little bit quirky in their own little way. But I don't want that to put anybody off, because you kind of meet everybody on that cruise.
Yeah, and I think
meet somebody from everywhere.
And everybody thinks that it's just going to be full of young people. There are young people on board, but it isn't. It's quite similar to, say, like Royal Caribbean or Norwegian Carnival without the kids. It's a real mixed audience, and it's just great. But yeah, we'll talk about that more in an upcoming video. We'll try and put a little bit more few comparisons in if that's missing anyway.
A couple more super chats, Ben, just to catch up.
So much.
Rick, thank you. Hello from Galveston. You need to come to Galveston to check out the new cruise terminal. He said it's awesome.
Royal Caribbean terminal. I'd love to go see that. It does look wonderful.
And Kelly as well, thank you for your super chat.
Kelly.
Would like to see you guys on P&O Australia. Maybe look at a repositioning from Singapore to Brisbane or Sydney post dry dock. We did actually look at that.
God, I'd love to do that.
We booked a fantasy cruise, didn't we, down under, where we sort of like looked at all the different options and what we'd do if we ever did sail down under, and we definitely would be including P&O Australia in that.
Oh God, absolutely, we really would do. Xenu, Warrior Princess, love that name.
Oh, I used to love that show.
After seeing Xena.
Yeah.
After seeing the Alaska videos, we have booked a Norwegian Alaskan cruise for July 2024. Oh, it's amazing. It was so fantastic. We had such a lovely time aboard Norwegian Spirit, and just Alaska. Oh my gosh, what can I even say about Alaska? It was I think it changed my life a little bit. I think it sounds ridiculous, but it's such a beautiful place that it kind of Yeah, it's we kind of put it off for years, and it was just beautiful.
I think also that whole experience was amazing. The people we were with, everything. We had beautiful weather. That was an amazing trip, wasn't it?
Yeah.
An incredible
Marie,
trip.
any cruise packing hacks? Make sure you pack yourself to go. But yeah, cruise packing hacks, honestly, layers is my biggest thing, especially because it can get cold inside with the aircon, even if it's warm outside. And get yourself a packing list, just so you know in advance what you want so you don't forget anything. Easy as that. Just at least you've got some clothes, money, identification, your documents.
You're fine.
You're kind of good to go. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly. And
don't worry about it.
yes, just don't worry too much about it. Sarah, sorry. Sarah asked us do we ever tip the crew on top of the mandatory fees?
We do, yeah.
We do, yeah. And,
for exceptional service,
we do for exceptional service. We also tip in the restaurants, and recently we've started to tip in cash. I don't know why. We sometimes take money out and just tip in cash lately.
In what?
On top of, like, if we did a specialty restaurant.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't write it on the check. Yeah, we'd give. I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, we'd give cash rather than write it on the check.
Because we already give a gratuity that's included. It comes straight out your bank account. So anything extra, we started to give in cash.
Yes, definitely. Could just say a big thank you to Melanie for your super chat. Thanks, Melanie Bright. That's so kind of you, as well as Raven Ghoul as well. Hello from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Halifax, love you guys. I saw a video of you first visit here, and the weather was so awful. Oh my god, it was quite rainy. Let me just tell you, but we had a wonderful time. We have nice weather here on occasion. It sounds a little bit like the UK. Any plans on visiting again? Definitely. We'll be back to Nova Scotia and up to the east coast of Canada. I'm absolutely sure we will be. We had a really wonderful time. Even with the weather, it was just quite funny. All of the people were lovely. We still managed to have some lovely food. So it was all great. But thanks, Raven. It's very appreciated.
Would we ever go ziplining again? I would.
God, maybe. Percy saying we're doing Holland America, Vancouver to Hawaii next year. Oh, it sounds amazing. Thoughts on Holland America Koningsdam? I really liked it. So you haven't been on it. I went on it for the day to shoot a ship tour. So we haven't actually cruised on board her. But the ship's really lovely and modern. Really nice venues. We had some food as well. I had some buffet food. We had a few hours break for lunch and it was lovely. The food was great. So I would really like to sail on a Holland America ship. And those new ships are very lovely indeed.
Very nice.
What can I say?
Jade, sorry, I've just lost it. Asked us, sorry, it was Jude. She asked us, what age group do we think Princess Cruises is based at or aimed at?
So I would personally say it is a little bit older than, say, Royal Caribbean and Norwegian. I don't really think it matters how old you are. I think it just matters if you're going to enjoy it or not. A little bit more traditional, but not too traditional. There's still lots of really good entertainment and musicals and stuff in the theatre. Good food on the whole as well. But I would say it's a little bit more...
It's an older crowd.
A little bit of an older crowd, but not too much. So I think everybody fits in no matter who you are. It's a very welcoming crowd, a really lovely crowd. We always find really nice passengers on Princess Cruises. So, yeah, go for it if you fancy it.
We also tend to see a slightly younger crowd in Europe. And when I say younger, I don't mean like 20-year-olds. I mean sort of people in their 40s or 50s.
Yeah.
And it seemed to be a bit older than that when it was sailing out of North America.
Affluent journeys. These guys must be rich. We spend all of our money on cruising. Trust me, if we'd be rich, like there are some YouTubers who sit at home and don't go on many cruises. They're the rich ones, guys. We put all of our money back into cruising.
We don't do much else as well.
We don't do much. We really don't do much else. We don't really go on holiday at all apart from this. We might go to Disney for a few days once a year. And we love it. This is not a complaint, but we're definitely not rich. Oh my God, we'd be rich if we didn't spend all of this money on cruising, trust me. But when you cruise 3 times a month, which is the best thing ever, there's absolutely no chance we're rich. I'd feel a bit bad, sort of like getting all of like super chats and stuff and not putting it back into the channel. We genuinely want to create really good content so people can spend their money wisely. That's the main reason we do this, really, just because there's a lot of misinformation out there and we like to keep things a little bit real, don't we?
Yeah, and we love doing it as well. And we're
really,
really honoured that we get to be able to do this.
Yeah.
But like I say, we put all of our money back into the channel.
Yes.
We don't do much when we're at home. That's probably why I'm bored.
Yeah, it's true though,
we
guys.
don't really eat out, you know.
We genuinely don't do much, do we, apart from cruise? I'm just looking for something, guys, because somebody's asking what curl cream I use.
Okay.
So,
while
Pam, thank you for your super chat. It was from you. Let's have a look. I can't remember what it's called. It's a yellow one. I'm just looking on Amazon now. It's a yellow curl cream, and it's really good.
So while you do that, I'll give Lance's super chat. So thanks,
You go
Lance.
for
He said, love you guys. When are y'all cruising out of Galveston, Texas again? Would love to join that cruise to be able to meet you in person. Well, we've never actually cruised out of Galveston, Texas. So maybe it's one that we need to put on our list. Would love to, because like we said earlier, it's got that new cruise terminal.
Absolutely. Yeah, it looks lovely.
And Anne as well, thank you for your super chat. We love your channel, guys. We've been on 29 cruises and great content and reviews. Love from both of us, Anne and David in Dublin.
Oh, thank you so much,
guys.
Just to say, Pam, it's Mark Anthony, Strictly Curls. Honestly, because my hair, I don't know if you've seen the videos with my mum, but my mum has naturally really curly hair. And this sounds so ridiculous. I never knew I knew I had wavy hair, but I've got to this age and never knew I had curly hair. So basically, we were in Dubai, and my sister-in-law, Sophie, who lives in Dubai with Oscar now, and our Teddy, our new nephew, had some curl cream. And I was like, I'm going to put some on and just let it dry naturally, because I always hair dryer
She
it.
doesn't know he used it.
Yes, she does.
He was in the bathroom.
Look how curly it's gone. It's a bit insane, isn't it? But yeah, I love it. It's great. It's so much easier, because even when you're sweating stuff in the Caribbean heat, it still looks okay. You don't look like a frazzled Monica hair mess. But thanks, Pam. That's really appreciated.
And thank you, Mark, as well, for your super
Thanks,
chat.
Mark.
He said, happy cruising from the boys in Central America. Love from Mark and Kevin. Thanks, guys.
How funny is this? Richard said, question, tell me how you think about that. How about doing a week on the canals? Well,
That's so weird. We were just talking about
so
this.
Weird. So I was looking at this. So we were actually watching a vlog series by The Winds. So they're a YouTube couple. Oh my God, they're so amazing. So they do a lot of, they have their own catamaran, and they're building their own catamaran at the moment. Such a lovely couple, Nikki and Jason, and we watch all of their videos. We love them. And they did a series on the canals, and I was like, oh, we live near Norfolk, where a lot of the canals are here in the UK, in Cambridgeshire and Norfolk. Should we hire out a boat, David, and do a little sit? What do you think about that, guys? Let us know if you'd like to see us hire out a little canal boat, or like a little boat, and just sort of take it sailing for a week or so, and our own ship. Just let us know if you'd like to see that, because we'd really like to do it, wouldn't we?
I'd like to do that.
I think it'd be so much. I think we'd be.
Ben wanted to do it this weekend. This is how bored we are at home.
I just worry about like killing somebody, or like knocking somebody over, or sinking the boat. I think it'd be quite funny.
I think they go like 5 miles an hour.
Yeah, but
You
Dave,
can walk faster.
you haven't seen me drive. Trust me, guys. You think, eesh.
Ian, thanks for your super chat. I just wanted to say thank you, because I didn't want to lose
Ian.
it.
Thank you so much. Sorry, I spoke over.
Oh, no, you're all good.
And we said Pam. Pam
we
was
do-
the
we done
curls.
Pam.
Yeah, we done Pam with the curls.
Gavin asked us, thank you for your super chat, Gavin. When is our Haven review due?
Oh, it's going to be. So it'll be a week tomorrow. Yep. So we've got our second episode of our Celestial Cruise video tomorrow night going up. That's going to be going up about 6 p.m. UK time. So we upload every Sunday, if you didn't know. We upload about 6 p.m. UK time, which is about 1 p.m. Eastern, or what's that, about 11 a.m. Pacific. Sorry, guys, I don't know what that is in Australia. It's going to be early in the morning. Probably like 3 a.m.
4?
But we've got one more episode of that, and you're going to want to watch that one, because it's really interesting. And then we're going to go to our Norwegian Viva series, where we're going to be reviewing the Haven, because we did something, guys. We'll show you how we did it, because it was a surprise, let's say that.
Yeah, so just make sure you check back. If you're ever wondering, I've not seen those guys in a while, just come back to the channel. Every single Sunday we upload.
Yeah.
We're here.
Cruising koozies, would we go back to Alaska? It's the sky blue, of course we would do. It's
Not in the
bloomin'
UK
fantastic.
usually. It's great.
Fan-bloomin-tastic. Really, really good.
Shara, thank you for your super chat.
Well, thank you so much.
Shira?
Shira, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. We do really appreciate the super chat, guys. Obviously, we answer all of the questions, not just super chats as well, but every penny, as we said, goes back into the channel just so we can create videos and continue doing this amazing thing that we do. It's fabulous.
Timmy asked us, would we ever go on the Margaritaville again? But the way he wrote it, I read that as Margaritaville.
Oh, probably is Margaritaville.
That answers your question.
Do you know what? That's a really good name for a video. The Margaret. Do you know what? I don't. Unless they got a new ship or they did something major, not a chance. It really was unpleasant, and it wasn't that much cheaper than a cheap Royal Caribbean cruise, to be honest. Like we said, so Or Caps said, how many times do we say, oh my God, on one video? Probably about a bazillion. Oh my God, actually really gorgeous, delicious.
Like,
Sorry, guys. We say the same thing over and over again. I can't even help myself.
it's just a game. If you're doing shots, take a shot every time we say something, or have a bingo card ready.
Yeah. Tammy and Tarek, 19 days away from Ovation of the Seas, Canada to Hawaii. Oh, I am so jealous. Robs, do we get tired of cruising? No, we do breaks in between. We've been home for 2 months now. I know that doesn't sound much. I mean, we are, like, pinch me, so lucky to be able to do this and get to go on a lot of cruises. But no, we haven't got bored of it. It's always just so exciting and so interesting. We always get to meet so many lovely people when we're on cruises. We get to say hello to you guys, which is really fantastic as well. I don't think I ever could get bored of it. It's just... we're too lucky to get bored of it. We're too much. We're too privileged. It's crazy. I still can't believe we do it. It's can you? It's crazy, isn't it?
And the great thing about cruising is that you do get to go to new destinations.
Exactly.
So sometimes, we will think, if we've done the Caribbean a few times, we'll be like, do you know what? It's time to go somewhere new.
Yeah. Scott, just to say, yes, Celestial Cruise video this Sunday. So we've got one more left. Absolutely.
Blue said, my favourite... Blue has finally caught a live stream. Hi, Blue.
Hi, Blue.
Thanks for joining us.
Navigate with Colleen and Nate. Are you going on the inaugural cruise of Icon? We absolutely are. Yeah, we're on the inaugural cruise of Icon of the Seas, which is going to be fabulous. So we'd love to say hi to you guys. It's fantastic. We can't wait.
Haley's asked, is Royal's new ship going to change from Anthem of the Seas next year? Going on Anthem for the second time for the Norwegian fjords. Hoping to have a new ship in the UK.
Don't know. I'm
we
not
don't
sure.
know.
I'm pretty sure there'll be cruises out. Oh, maybe not for summer 2025, but we would see. Yeah, it would be nice if they mix things up. I don't understand why they keep sending the exact same ships over every year. That's never made sense to me. A lot of cruise lines do that, so they'll send the exact same ships over to the same places. If you know why, let us know. But yeah, it's strange how we get exactly the same ships every year. It would be lovely if they just mixed it up every year.
Yeah,
wouldn't
it would be lovely. Did you do Mary, Ben?
No, Mary, thank you so much for your super chat. Hi, Ben and David. Love your videos. As a solo cruiser, I've gotten tons of tips which have helped me with making the most of my cruises. Oh, thanks so much, Mary. That's really appreciated.
Really nice to hear.
I think we did miss another comment. I did see it earlier on about which are the best cruise lines for solos. Norwegian's a really good one just because they have that fantastic solo lounge and the solo cabins, which are really lovely. Our brother-in-law did that once on a cruise we were on. It was absolutely fabulous. A lot of cruise lines now have solo cabins as well, so you're not having to pay that massive double charge to sail with people. And now and again, a lot of cruise lines sort of waive their solo charge. We've seen Virgin do it before in the past. They have solo cabins as well. So yeah, it's a great way to cruise. We've met so many lovely solo travelers, and they all seem to have the best time and meet up with each other. And we got to chatting to loads of them, and it's a great way to cruise, isn't it? If you want to do it alone, it's fabulous.
Yeah, definitely. And somebody else has asked, how can they save money as well as a solo traveler? I think what you just said there is the biggest way you're going to save money is to look for those deals or get a solo cabin.
Or get a single cabin, because like we said, they sometimes charge you double, so double occupancy, or say a charge and a half, so you pay for an adult and a half even though there's just one of you. So that's the biggest way to save money for sure. And then join there's Facebook groups for every single cruise as well. So if you didn't know that as well, it's a great tip for everybody, solo travelers and other travelers as well. If you're wanting to sort of get the excitement up, you'll always usually find a Facebook group if you type in the name of your ship and the date, and you can get involved with all of that as well, which is great, because sometimes you find some great things like cabin hops and stuff, where you visit all of the different cabins, where you go on a cabin crawl, and they're always really fun as well. So and some great meetups as well.
Or third-party group excursions, like people will book an excursion, book a big group, and you get it a bit cheaper.
Yes, exactly.
You find them there's that app, and I forgot the name's gone out of my head, and you'd get that a lot, where you can look at your cruise. So have a look for that.
Raisin, thank you so much for your super chat. Love you guys, and when I can't cruise, I watch you. Oh, thank you so much. It's so appreciated.
That is really, really kind of you. Thank you really very much.
Yeah. Scott, my hair does the same, Ben. It's unruly in humidity. Honestly, my hair. I had this bit here, guys. I know, oh my God, I'm talking about my hair again. It's ridiculous. But I had this bit which kept flipping down, and my hair just will not cooperate.
Talk about hair. Do you like Ben's haircut?
Yeah.
Does it look good?
Some people. Oh, yeah, David cut my hair. Yeah, guys, this is David. Look at how much of a good job did he do?
I'm so tight because I'm from Yorkshire. I'm not.
No, he's
You're not
not.
paying how much at hairdressers. I'll do that.
Can I be honest? I don't like going to the hairdressers, and I don't like going to the dentist. Oh, I had to go to the dentist this month as well.
Can I be honest? I don't like doing his hair though because I always feel like one day I'm gonna like mess it
No,
up.
you do. I keep telling you, he's done it like 4 or 5 times now, and he's done such a good job every time that he's just been silly. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake. I'm not gonna sort of chuck you out the window or anything for making a mistake and ruining my hair, David.
So if on one of the videos Ben suddenly shaved all his hair off, you know it's because I messed it up.
Oh gosh, Olga, you've done it to us. Thanks for your super chat. Hello from Chocolosiki Island. Love you guys. Is that in Florida by any chance? Because they have a lot of names like that. I think it's
Chocolosky.
I think it's like the whole old like Indian reserve names, isn't it? So Chocolosky. I think I pronounced that okay actually. But thank you so much,
sounds
Olga.
good.
Really appreciate it. I don't know if I pronounced it wrong. Let us know.
Raisin Kane, thank you for your super chat. Love you guys, and I
Thank
can't.
you so much.
And I can't. When I
Oh
can't.
yes, I just did that.
Oh, did
one.
you do
Yeah,
that
thank
one?
You
I'm
so
sorry,
much,
Ben.
Raisin. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. David, keep up the good cruise updates. Ben and David, we learn loads of information. We're on edge from Rome to Dubai. That's going to be amazing. That is so fantastic. Sugar Cream, hi, can I ask you how you got into the travel industry and how did you qualify to do an apprenticeship? I didn't do an apprenticeship. I used to work for Virgin Atlantic as a cabin crew member, so did a lot of travelling.
Yeah.
And then we just did this over the space of 7 years. We started it off, our backstory is that this was never planned. We just thought we'd make a video. After Virgin, I did some TV work. So I worked as like a camera operator because that's what I did in university and I was a camera operator for the BBC and Discovery and a few other TV channels. And we thought, should we make a video? And then we did another video and another one, and they just did great, and it was fabulous. This is how it started. So
It was just a little bit of fun, wasn't it? It was just our sort of little hobby that we did together. Sorry, I've just knocked the microphone. We'd sit in the kitchen.
So British. He apologised to the microphone.
I apologise to everybody watching. They probably had a massive bang in their ears.
Everybody's saying how good your haircut is, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
And F. Elias said, I'm bald too. I don't know if that's like a condolence. I'm bald too. Oh, where's my thing gone? It's gone.
We're united. Jack Decker, thank you for your super chat. Will you ever consider a real cruise across continental US? I definitely would.
I would do too.
Would you do it as well?
Yes.
We did the little one, didn't we?
Yeah, I'd absolutely do it. It'd be
We did
blooming
Seattle
fantastic.
Sorry, we did Vancouver to Seattle.
We did. That was only a short one.
That was a short one.
Fabulous.
But yeah, and we were delayed. We heard you get delayed a lot on Amtrak.
Oh, Mike, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're late to the party. That's fine. Andrew and Nancy's Florida Adventures. You need to get some Ben and David ducks out there for people to find. Oh my God, yeah.
Could you imagine?
They'd be fabulous, wouldn't they? Ben and David ducks. Rick, thank you so much for your super chat. Super appreciated. Galveston is close to contracting with MSC and Norwegian to build a 4th terminal. Wow. Exciting things. That's great, isn't it? It's fabulous. So, yeah, they've got the new terminal, which will take the big old Oasis class ships, which is fabulous. So good.
Russell, thank you for your super chat as well.
Oh, thanks, Russell. Super appreciated. Really kind of you.
He said,
guys.
love the videos. Curious, did you both meet on a cruise? Keep up the great work from Russell and Marie in Montreal, Canada.
We met in university.
Yes, so we met in university years and years before we started even cruising.
Oh, yeah, years. Nearly a decade before, yeah.
So I got a job at Subway when I was a student there, and Ben's sister worked there, and she introduced us, and that's how it all started.
Yep. Shell bells on Carnival Celebration. What's your must-not thing to miss? The entertainment's fabulous. We love all of the big entertainment. That little middle bit, so the central area, the big circle area, does get busy really quick, so get in there nice and early. The food, oh my gosh. What I really like about Carnival, the main dining room and things like that, the buffet, nothing special, nothing spectacular, but the quick service food, oh my gosh, just make sure you bring stretchy pants because you might go up a size or two, because the food, the Shack's chicken, Guy's burger, Blue Iguana Cantina burrito place, it's so good. The barbecue at the back, oh my gosh, you're in for a treat. Don't miss any of that. Eat all of the food. That's my lesson of the week.
Said, my best friend's doing a 32-day cruise on Sapphire Princess in April from LA to Hawaii, Tahiti, Samoa, and then back to LA. Very excited. That sounds amazing. Veronica said yes to the canal cruising.
Good, that's good. Yeah, let us know if you'd like to see a cruise series with Ben and David sailing their own boat. That would be quite funny.
And Marcus asked us, how early can we arrive at the port for a Disney cruise?
Well, it depends. So when you book your Disney cruise, or rather when you check in for your Disney cruise, you'll be given an option of port arrival. They're called port arrival windows. So that's the time that you're supposed to arrive to the port. So kind of stick to that sort of within 30 minutes or so, because if you do arrive too early, they may make you wait. So you'll be actually selecting a cruise port arrival time. Most cruise lines do this. We definitely recommend doing this as soon as possible. So as soon as your cruise check-in opens, check in as quickly as you can, especially if you want to get on the ship as early as possible, because those early spots do go really quickly. So yeah, select the earliest time if you'd like it, and that's the time you can arrive. So try to arrive during that time or just a little bit before, otherwise you could be made to wait.
Yes, definitely. Yes. William said is looking to book him and his future wife's honeymoon, and they've never been on a cruise.
Congratulations.
Fallen in love with the idea, and since watching our channel... Sorry, they've fallen in love with the idea since watching our channel. What would you recommend for a cruise with a balcony? That's a really tough question because it obviously depends on you. But I think for a first cruise, honeymoon,
I like
Caribbean.
Celebrity, yeah. Do you know, I think Celebrity is a really lovely romantic cruise line. I really do. That would be a big pick for me.
In the Caribbean, do you
Yeah,
think?
in the
For
Caribbean,
a first time,
yeah,
I think
definitely.
your Caribbean, you've got sunsets, beaches, things like that. That would be quite nice.
Oh, has anybody got any tips for Sandy? The cruising Norwegian in January to Jakarta and Bali.
Wow.
We haven't been to either of those two places. We've done a few Asian cruises, but not to those specific places. So if anybody's got any lovely tips, please help Sandy out. That'd be fabulous.
Yeah, somebody asked us earlier, I've lost the name, I do apologise, would we ever do Vietnam? But generally in Asia is something that we would love to do more, isn't it?
Oh, Oxley, upside down pineapples, true or false? Or true or myth? I think they're true. I don't know. We stay away from the pineapples, that's all I'm saying.
We double checked, we had nothing pineapple in our wardrobe after we found out what that was.
Tina's saying, how long have you been together? Oh my gosh, since 2010. So what's that, 14 years? 14 years, Tina.
14 years.
A decade and a half.
Feels like yesterday, but feels like a lifetime at the same time.
Does it? So you're trying to say that I'm a lot?
No, it feels like, we've always known each other.
It does, yeah.
When we talk
weird.
about stuff that's before we met each other,
weird,
it's really odd. Like, you're always like, you'll be like, oh, do you remember we did that? And we're like, I wasn't there, I didn't even know.
But yeah,
you
but the
then.
weird thing is, though, it won't be that long until we've known each other longer than we've lived, than we haven't known each other.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So yeah, we're not that far off that, which is weird.
Yeah.
So there'll be a time in a few years where it'll be like, I've known you longer than I didn't know you. How nice is that?
Aww.
Oh, it's so lovely.
Wayne, thank you for your super chat. He said,
Oh, Wayne, thank you so much. Appreciate
cruising
it.
out of Southampton, October the 1st on the Getaway. Any must-dos for London or Southampton?
Oh, I love the shores in London.
Yeah, I think definitely must-dos is probably more London-based.
Yeah.
This is no shade to Southampton at all.
Southampton's fine,
It's
yeah.
fine, but I wouldn't... There's
Nice
nothing,
shopping.
There's nothing there that's like a must-do unless you've done everything in London, I don't think. So
yeah, if I had to pick from one or the other, it would be London, because there's just so much stuff to do in London. It's fabulous.
Yeah, there's too much to do. Definitely, if you're into shows, definitely catch a show. If not, it's a great walking city, and it's a great city where you can just walk around and hit all the photo spots. So you've got Buckingham Palace, the Palace of Westminster, the bridge, lots and lots of touristy spots, and you don't really have to spend that much money. And we like the museums as well, so they're in Kensington and they're all free. Science Museum, the History Museum. There's just so much to do. You could spend a whole week, I think, in London.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. It's such a lovely place. There's so much to do, there really is. Guys, so many questions. It's fabulous. Hello, gentlemen. Do you know how many vaccines are required for US citizens? Nancy, I'm not sure, to be honest. I think a lot of cruise lines are not requiring vaccines for COVID now, or boosters. But yeah, just check with the cruise line. It depends on the cruise line and the the place that you're going to be sailing to as well. So each cruise line should sort of have like a health section. So I would just type in the Google vaccines required for, say, Royal Caribbean or whatever cruise line you're going to go on, which is great. People want to see the cruise ducks, David.
Do they want to see cruise ducks?
Maybe we should do some ducks, which would be fabulous. Janet, thank you so much for the super chat. Really, really appreciate it. Love you too. We love you too. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much.
Alison asked us, have we been at home to avoid the busy summer months? It wasn't a planned thing, was it? It just kind of was, we needed a break,
and it's hot everywhere at the moment as well. We did a few cruises. We did one from Asia, which we'll be putting up shortly as well, just in a few weeks as well. And that was a great cruise, but oh my gosh, it was so hot. Oh, Kim last boarding the Disney Dream tomorrow for the transatlantic to New York. Jealous. I've got 2 friends going on that cruise tomorrow.
Oh, dear.
3 friends going on that tomorrow.
What cruise was that, sorry?
The Disney Dream transatlantic, westbound.
Oh, cool. I love a
The
tranny.
WBTA.
I love a tranny.
Oh, I bet you do. That's what she said. But yeah, fabulous. So that'll be really good. Regina, I'm not sure if we did your super chat, but thank you so much. If not, you got a double.
Thank you. You
But
got a double
we
pop.
really appreciate it. We really do.
Astra Fox, have we been invited to any of the pre-inaugural Icon cruise sailings? No, we haven't.
God, no.
I don't think
Guys,
Royal Caribbean likes us.
I don't think we don't know or not, but I'm pretty sure Royal Caribbean are not going to like us. Unfortunately, as part of a part of our ethos to be honest and transparent, cruise lines don't like it, guys. We don't get invited on anything anymore. And the few things we do get invited on, we're very picky with what we'd like to go on and what we'd like to choose. Royal Caribbean are not going to invite us on anything, unfortunately, just because we're so decisive with them. Divisive because we tell the truth. We say exactly how it is. The people who do get unfortunately, to say the people who do get invited on Royal Caribbean, you're never going to see a bad video. I mean,
they do a lot of travel agents.
They do a lot of travel agents,
yeah.
which is good and press. But show me a video of somebody who's been invited on a Royal Caribbean cruise where they're not overly optimistic
like an
and happy.
Yeah.
Show me an influencer who's been invited on any cruise, almost let alone a Royal Caribbean cruise, who hasn't been so overly optimistic and cheesily over the top that it's quite sickening. I like to be honest. I like to tell the truth. We like to say the good, the bad. We're very optimistic people anyway, as you'll probably know. But yeah, we like to keep things a little bit more real. But yeah, not a chance in heck they're going to invite us on board. And if they did, we'd say no, because we want to tell the truth. We really do, because we'd break all sorts of contracts and we're not signing any contracts. So that's why we'll only do work with cruise lines like Virgin, for example, because they don't make us do anything and we can do what we want. We've said bad things about Virgin before. They don't care because we say good things as well, and people can see what's good and what's bad.
Well, I also think that gives our reviews more weight behind them when we do say something's good, because we genuinely mean it.
Yeah, I totally agree. So Celestial, you'll see the video coming up tomorrow. There's some negative things to say about some things that have happened to the ship. And it's because we work with cruise lines who don't mind us telling the truth, because I think somebody's more likely of booking a cruise and being more, I hate that word, influencing by telling the truth.
Yeah.
Rather than just being so cheesily over optimistic.
And if people know what they're getting,
yeah.
When they're like, okay, so yeah, you can go on Royal, but the food's not very good, but your entertainment's the best on the cruise. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
so
yeah.
you're very balanced with that.
I'd find it so difficult to do it anyway otherwise, because we bump into so many of you lovely people who are like, we booked this cruise up because of you, and we're like, oh my gosh, we know that it's going to be okay because we've told the truth. But
absolutely.
Yeah, great.
Did we do
Sorry
this
to
one,
waffle
Ben?
on. No, he's my son.
He's my son.
Thank you so much for your super chat.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Going to your favourite port in the world, Ensenada, next
Oh,
month.
jeez.
Should we even get off the boat?
Well, we've heard some good things about Ensenada with wine tasting and
The
things like
excursions.
that. I think I probably would do an excursion. I don't think I'd have a problem with that. We didn't have a particularly good time. It was just, we had small kids with us, and it was just a bit, dodgy.
We didn't plan enough, I don't think, for that
No,
port.
I don't think we planned enough.
We kind of got off the ship thinking, we'll just have a wander into the town. And it just didn't turn out very well. So I'd definitely do an excursion. Like you said, wine apparently is very
David,
good.
Kathleen, so cute. I hope it's okay to say this, but I really think you make a lovely couple.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, you're making my heart melt.
That's
so
really
lovely.
sweet. Thank you very much.
Oh, Nicole, do a cruise around Japan. Yes, that would be blooming amazing. I'd love to. Love Japan. So
We've been watching Japan vlogs recently as well, haven't we?
We have.
We've got back into travel vlogs, like watching them since we've been at home.
Janet, thank you so much for your super chat. Really appreciate it.
She says, love you two.
Oh,
Keep up the great work.
Thank you so much.
Guys, you've been so sweet today.
Oh, as well as Donna F as well. Thank you, Donna. Really appreciate it. I probably watched your videos over and over. Probably could recite your Margaritaville video. I've seen it so much. Love the bloody awful line. David does some great looks too. You guys are super. Oh my gosh, guys. I know we're a bit cheesy and we're a bit funny, but honestly, this is genuinely us. We don't put anything on. We found the best way of doing these cruise videos. At first we did, when we first started doing the cruise channel, we were a little bit, not fake, but we're a little bit like trying to be a presenter or be something a bit different. But we are kind of ourselves now.
We got worried at one point that people couldn't understand us, or we were too camp, or we were not camp enough, or we were too like northern or too we got really in our heads. So we ended up being like robots and be like, hello and welcome to the show. And then we realized just being yourself is so much easier and so much nicer, and we were so much happier from that.
We really were. Shirley, love you both. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, Shirley. Schmecomics, thank you so much for your super chat. Are there any certain cruise lines you don't want travel with? Well, guys, it's no secret, MSC. We don't have the best history with them. We've had some awful cruises. We had some good cruises. We have to say that as well. I can't just talk about the bad cruises. We've had good cruises with MSC as well before. Never say never. We probably will maybe go back with them.
Yeah.
Margaritaville as well, maybe.
I think I'm more likely to go on MSC than Margaritaville.
Yeah, but otherwise, we kind of would work with, not work with any, but we'd kind of go on any cruise line really, because we've had really bad cruises on other cruise lines and we've been back on them again and they've been fantastic. So never say never.
No.
I would say.
Talk about MSC. I just wanted to say we watched a video of their new ship, their Explora Journeys.
Or Explora
Explora.
Their classy brand, their luxury cruise brand.
Wasn't impressed.
Yeah, we saw a ship tour of that because we were actually looking to do that, guys, just to do a video about their new luxury cruise brand, Explora Journeys. My gosh, it is so expensive. Holy moly. Because it's quite a big ship. It's like 1,000 passengers, which is sort of the same size as Viking cruise lines and some of the semi-luxury cruise lines. We watched a video, a tour of the ship, and we weren't really impressed. It all looks very grey and very boring. But the prices are insane, especially for a new cruise line. An MSC cruise line who are not established. You usually expect, like with new hotels and things, that they'd be a little bit cheaper, but oh my gosh, so expensive. Not impressed.
It was just very monotone.
Yeah,
the whole, maybe it was the tour video, because
yeah.
it wasn't a top quality tour video. It was somebody had done it on a phone, so maybe it was that. And obviously it depends on the service, but from surface impressions, wasn't impressed.
Cheerful Cupcake.
Hey Steph.
Oh, hi Steph. Cheerful Cupcake, hello from the Central Oregon coast. I enjoy your videos. Thank you so much. I'm glad that they really help. Peter, we love you too. Thank you. I have to say a big thank you to James as well. James Oliver, thank you for your super chat. Hi, Ben and David. My wife and I are going on the Disney Wish for our 10-year anniversary.
Happy
we
anniversary.
love your content and laugh so much at Ben's one-liners when eating food. Love it, Andy and James. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. And happy anniversary. 10 years
Happy anniversary,
as well.
guys.
That's fabulous.
Somebody asked, what's our favourite Benism?
Oh, God.
They said blow a wind up my skirt and call me Marilyn Monroe is her mum's.
I like that one. That's fabulous. Really good. Lucretia Butard, thank you so much for your super chat. I love all of your videos. Thank you for always being truthful, as well as Peter. What do you think about the Carnival Mardi Gras? We're going in April. Havana deck as a couple. We loved it.
We liked it, yeah.
We went into Carnival thinking, oh my God, this is going to be awful. We had the best time.
Expectations were here, guys.
Yeah, expectations were here. We came out. You know
really
what?
Impressed.
Pretty damn good. Really good. We had a great time. So we're sure you will do as well, Peter. We were genuinely very, very impressed, weren't we?
Absolutely.
Great cruise.
West Coast Cultured asked, would we advise against trying an older ship like the MSC Magnifica as a first cruise, as it's only $450 for 4 nights?
No, not necessarily. I've got one thing I'll say about really for first cruises. They're very short cruises, are very much like taster cruises. They're very different to sort of regular cruises, if you know what I mean. It's hard to explain, but the shorter cruises tend to be a little bit more
intense,
booze cruisy.
Intense, booze cruisy. You get a lot of people that have never cruised before and not regular cruisers, so you don't really get the real vibe of what a cruise is actually like. I think to get a real feel for cruising, you need to do about 7, like a week, I'd say. Just so that you can see what it's like. You can have a couple of days where you're not trying to do everything. You can relax in your cabin, get off the ship, enjoy the ports. But at that price, that is a very, very good price. So maybe it is for you just a good way to try it. And just keep that in mind that it's not it's not the full experience.
Definitely. Alan, hello from Brisbane, Australia. When are you coming down under? Hopefully soon. Jan, good question. Hi, Ben and David. Is it safe for 2 women to get off a ship in a Caribbean port? Definitely. It's as safe as anybody else, really, Jan. And it's obviously you've just got to be careful. The Caribbean, some islands are worse than others. Anywhere in the world, you've got to be wary of stuff. So just make sure you take all of the normal precautions. If you're going to go with a tour operator and not with the cruise line, make sure that they really are a reputable company with lots of good reviews. Always tell somebody where you're going as well. So like maybe drop a text to a friend or something as well. We sometimes do this in more shady ports where we'll send a text to a friend saying, just let you know we're here today, we're going on this excursion. If you don't hear from us in 10 hours, send the search party. I know it sounds a bit bleak, but yeah, just be careful. Just obviously be sensible. It doesn't, if you're 2 women, if you whatever, 2 men, a man and a woman, it's just be careful.
Yeah, and every port is different, every island is different, so some just be a little bit more careful than others. For example, Jamaica, definitely do an excursion in that port.
Definitely. Kat, thank you so much for your super chat. Really appreciate it. We watch you guys all the time. Love your reviews. Which cruise line do you think has the best included buffet? Viking's very good, I was going to say, for starters.
Celebrity.
Celebrity, yeah. Celebrity's fabulous at the moment. Really, really good. Yeah, I think I might have to go with Celebrity as well, David, for the major cruise lines. Very good.
Definitely.
Masato, okay, thank you so much for your super chat. Agreed, amazing couple. Thoughts on Princess? We're great fans of Princess, we really are. We are a little bit disappointed with how they've restructured all of their pricing and what's included and what's not included. We have a video all about that on our Inside Cruise channel. If you didn't know about Inside Cruise, that's our second channel where we just talk really about tips and tricks and things like that, rather than following us on cruise ship. It's all of our biggest tips and tricks from nearly 100 for over 100 cruises. So check out that. It's a really good video.
Christopher's said he's going on Virgin next week for the first time. What's a must-do activity on the cruise? I liked the 80s workout. I think that's definitely a must-do.
Scarlet Night's fantastic. Just let yourself go and do it. It's really good. And the food. So just make sure you do things like the brunches in Razzle Dazzle or the Wake. They're really fantastic as well. And just make sure you book everything really early as well, because they do go quickly. So.
Yeah. Good tip there, Ben.
Madcapper, thank you so much for your super chat. Really, really appreciated. Good day. Question: are you surprised Disney decided to put the treasure on 7-day rather than moving to 3 to 4 days and transitioning the Wish to 7-day? I don't know really.
I don't know really.
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to get more
money.
Disney's not a charity, is it?
Disney are a funny one. We really love Disney. Disney are fantastic. We genuinely have a great time on Disney cruise ships. But yeah, I'm not sure why they've done 7 days. Maybe it's because they know they can fill them, because there's such a good demand for them. So like we say, they can make a little bit more money with doing less turnarounds. So maybe that's the reason. Yeah.
And a lot of people did complain that the Wish cruises were short. That was a big complaint.
Yeah.
So maybe it's that. Maybe it's just the way it worked out.
Yeah. Karen's are saying, are you going to be on the Celebrity Ascent in December? Unfortunately not. Elizabeth, thank you so much for your lovely comments. You love watching us. That's fantastic. Would love... Yeah, we have done a galley tour, actually, Diz is Us. We're not usually allowed to film things like that because they're behind the scenes, but they are fabulous. If you get the chance to do something like that, like a behind the scenes tour, they're really good. They can be very expensive, though, because a lot of cruise lines have started charging for them, They used to be free,
They used to be free.
Not even that long ago.
No, we've done it on Disney. It was free on Disney. We've done it on... Viking.
Yeah.
It was free on Viking. It might still be free on Viking. I'm not too sure. Princess was charged.
Yeah.
And then we did another one as well.
We did.
I think we've done 2 Princess.
Yeah, we have. Good stuff, though. Latasha, hello. Thank you for joining us. Dylan, any thoughts on Disney purchasing the Gentling Dream cruise ship and having that? And it's not going to be their first original cruise ship. They bought a cruise ship which was half done, and the company went bust. So that's going to be called the Disney Adventure. We found out last week, and yeah, we're really looking forward to that. It's going to be sailing from Asia in Singapore. So we're super excited to see what they do with a second-hand, half-finished ship. It's going to be very interesting.
I wonder if it'll feel Disney I'm sure it will do.
Vishal,
will do.
Holland America will be doing it soon. It's definitely on our list to do. Tim, thank you so much. Ben, if I had £1 for each time you say I'm starving, Tim, you'd be a rich man because I say it all the blooming time. I think I've said it today about 6 times. So you would be very, very rich, let me tell you. Talking about rich, you'd be rich because I say that a lot.
Renee, aloha from Hawaii. We'll be going on the Sun Princess in March to the Mediterranean. Mahalo nui lua. I hope I said that right. For your wonderful show, we appreciate it all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and we hope you're
Hawaii.
all safe in Hawaii as well, depending on where exactly you are.
Guys, that's it for we've went over a little bit, but we just had such a lovely time chatting to you all. So thank you so much for joining us. We really do appreciate it. Like we said, we've got so many exciting things coming up soon. We've got 3 cruises next month. We've got fantastic episodes coming up on the channel. We've done some really cool stuff lately. So every Sunday, 6 p.m. UK time, that's about 1 p.m. Eastern time US, and about 11 a.m. Pacific time. Every single Sunday we have a brand new video up. So please do go check it up. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much for all of the super chats as well, and just for your normal chats and joining us. We really appreciate it, don't we, David?
Thank you very much. You've been so generous tonight and really loving. It's been a fabulous chat tonight. Thank you for watching, and a big thank you as well to all of our patrons for your support. If you'd like to support us on Patreon, you can click the link in the description section and it'll take you over there. In return for your support, you get extra benefits like behind the scenes videos. We pop all our videos up early, and they're completely advert free as well.
They are. Thank you so much, guys. I guess that's it till next time.
Happy cruising.
Look back at this.
Welcome to this Cruise with Ben and David live stream. Here's some tunes for
I
you.
want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want.